back to another Dodgeball video. In today's video, we have the Women's Cloth Finals match from USA Dodgeball's National Championships. We have Pride farthest from camera and Finesse closest to camera. This is going to be a best of 7 match with 15 minutes on the clock. After 15 minutes, if the best of 7 hasn't been decided, the match will go to no blocking until the best of 7 has been decided. We are playing USA Dodgeball rules, so a couple key things to note. We're playing with 6 balls with 1 white burden ball, so if both teams have 3 balls on their side, the team with the white burden ball has to throw. The invalid throw rule is not as strict as regular cloth rules, so you might see balls slipping out of players' hands, or that you might see them roll it across the court or whatever. That is not an out in USA Dodgeball rules. And lastly, the other big rule is we can have our shaggers hold a ball out of bounds, and when we get out, we are allowed to pass it to our teammates. Anyways, let's jump right into this match. So we weren't set, but here we go. Toss back and throw, and nice hit there on the opening rush. We're so happy to have picked up Kayla this year. She's just so quick on that opening rush. These two teams have been the top 2 teams, women's teams in the U.S. pretty consistently this year, so I'm not surprised to see them in the finals. We also have a ton of USA women's cloth representation in this match. So I'll kind of point out their players after this throw. Oh, nice hit on Elena there. So Pride's left and right corner, Emily and Joe were both on USA cloth. Ashley trying to get them on the huddle there. Elena, who we just got out, was the co-captain of USA cloth. And then on Finesse, we have Luann in the middle with the ball right now, and Kayla on the right side. We're both on USA cloth. So Luann's actually not normally on our team. We picked her up because 2 of our teammates couldn't make it for the cloth day, and Pride also has some pickups. So Emily, Joe, and Kate are all not normally on their team because they had some teammates that couldn't come. So while it's not the exact teams, these 2 have been the top teams, so it should be a good game. But so far, a 6-player advantage to 4, so Pride hasn't gotten any hits or catches yet. Finesse with 4 balls here. Probably going to do a team throw and catch an out there. So that's going to bring Lauren back in. And it's going to be Pride's throw. So let's see what they do. Oh, going for Paige. I'm not surprised. Paige is probably our best cloth player. She wasn't able to try out for USA this year, but I know if she would have been able to go to Worlds, she would have easily made the cloth team. She's just so good. Do a team throw. No hits. And it's going to give Pride, I think we gave them 5 balls. But yeah, Paige has just a wicked arm. She's from 8.5. She's a good catcher. Hard to get out. Yep, there you go. Catch right there. Oh, and another catch. So one of the cloth balls hit Luann, and Karina was able to catch it, and then Paige caught a straight on ball. So that's going to make it 6v2, and probably put, 2 balls on Kate and 2 balls on Joe. So Kate makes a catch, and Joe gets hit. So now it's going to be Elena and Kate versus 5. Cloth is a very catch-heavy game compared to foam, just because it's a little easier to catch. If you've ever played 8.5 rubber, I would say that's the easiest dodgeball to catch, but cloth is a close second. So you'll see a lot of catches in this game, I'm sure. Doesn't mean they're not throwing hard, it's just easier to get a hold of them because they're bigger. So it's going to be Pride's throw with 4 balls. And they opt to throw 1. And then threw a 1 after, so that's going to give Finesse 4 balls. And again, probably do a team throw. Just have to be aware of those counters. Oh, and unfortunately Elena kicks her leg up into that second ball, so that's going to leave Kate in versus 5, which is a tall ask. But she's really good at catching these, so have to be careful. Oh, they opt to wait for the 3rd ball. She's probably smart, put 3 on her. She doesn't have the best arm, not that she can't get hits, so we're not afraid to give her 3 balls. Oh, just kidding, Ashley didn't hear the pump fake call in. But luckily, Ashley placed it in the perfect spot for Kate not to be able to catch it, right on the shoulder. So that's going to make the score 1-0 Finesse. And we're going to switch sides. That is a rule for USA, even though there's not a side advantage. I think in the semifinal we just didn't. But in this one, they were more strict about it. So here we go, game 2. And nice. Paige got Lauren out on the second hit, and Karina was able to evade Lauren's throw. So it's going to give us a player advantage. It's going to be Pride's throw with 4 balls. And team throw, no hits, but they're going to get one of the balls back. And it's going to be their throw again. That kind of works out. So then we will hopefully get 4 balls to work with. Assuming they don't get any hits. Oh, they gave us 5. Luann blocked that, and it almost hit Paige, and she almost went for the catch and then opted not to. So now we got 5 balls. Probably going to go for a big target here. So get Emily out. Joe had a nice block there. And that's going to keep 2 balls on our side, and it'll be Pride's throw. Finesse tries to keep 2 balls on our side whenever possible in the early parts of the game like this. So nice hit on Paige. Even though it's cloth and it's easier to catch, you still don't want to give the other team 5 balls if you can avoid it. Until the numbers get smaller, then there's obviously times where it's good. No hits there. Threw it right into Elena's ball. We do have hand block or like finger blocking in what's it called, in the USA Dodgeball cloth specific rules, not foam or any of the other balls. Nice catch by Karina. The second ball was a little late, so she basically had a solo throw at her. So you might see some like blocks where the hand's like covering the ball. Nice catch by Kate, and that's completely legal in cloth. Part of me thinks they should just make it legal in foam, since I feel like it's just like a known thing. A lot of people don't take those, which is frustrating when you do. Hit. So got a little too aggressive there. Oh, and Elena lost that ball. So you saw there were at least 2 invalid throws in that sequence of events, but of course nobody is out. That was unfortunate. Got a little too high up, and they got Crystal and Ashley out on that. Oh, nice look by Karina. Just barely missed that. Paige got hit. That's going to leave us in with 4. And let's see if we throw 1 or 2 here. Looks like we're only going to throw 1. Yeah. Play it smart. Only give them, force them to give us 5 in this case. So this is a strategy I like to use sometimes when you have less people in. And they're probably going to throw 2. Oh, they actually threw all 6. And hit there. But only throwing 1 on defense and force the other team, because we're both good blockers, to throw 2 at us, hopefully. And they actually ended up giving us 6, and we were able to capitalize and get 1 person out and make it a 2v2. Got to watch those. Oh, we did it again. We got to watch those counters, though. So we did it again. We only threw 1. We're kind of forcing them. Are you going to only throw 1 back, or are you going to give us 2 more to work with so we get 5? And they opt to only throw 1. Oh, just kidding. They threw 2. Oh, nice throw by Karina. And nice catch by Elena. So nice throw by Karina there, adjusting her hip and getting Lauren. And unfortunately, Karina's ball on Elena was a little high, so she was able to get a catch and stay in. I think Karina's asking if it hit the ground, if it was a catch, or if it was a trap. It's kind of hard for her to tell, but the refs kind of didn't stop the game, so they're going to call it ground. Oh, and you see how she rolled it there? Again, that's not invalid. I know that'll frustrate some cloth players. I'm not a huge fan of the rolling rule if it makes you feel any better. Oh, and she reached for it. Nice placement by Elena. The key with throwing these cloth balls is placing the ball well, because they're easy to catch. Keeping the ball low, keeping the ball on the outside shoulder. And so we're just talking about, me and her are just talking about what happened, how we could adjust. it's important to do that after you drop a game, because now the score is 1-1. So we were just talking about how we're going to adjust. She needs a break. She's going to sit herself. So close. We almost had that one, but great play by Pride to get themselves back in it. And now it's going to be the third game here. So nice close game. This is what you want to see in a finals. So taking the shot on the rush, no hit. It's going to be Pride Slayer with 4 balls. And end up getting Paige there. And the ref should have picked up her foot so that it didn't stop that ball, but we were able to get it. Maybe she didn't see it. It's going to be Pride's throw. We might be calling it. It looked like Ashley might be calling defensive play. That's going to give us 4 balls. We're just going to wait for the one to come back. There we go. And probably team throw on a big target, get them out off the court. Nice hit on Emily. But you could argue all of them are big targets. It's more so kind of looking at who's playing well in the game. Get Emily out, so now it's 5-4. And good blocks. And we're going to get one more ball. So since it went on the other side of the court, they're going to wait to start to count till it gets there. Okay. Got to watch those counters by Lauren. Nice job by Crystal, trying to get us that other ball, but they ended up pushing up. Actually, no, I would count that as us getting it. A good look by Elena. Ashley's just really good at doing that, at getting up high and kind of baiting those throws. So that kind of worked out for us. Nobody got hit, and we ended up with 4 balls and nobody getting hit. So team throw again. These balls are just too easy to catch to throw one. I say that and then we throw one. Way to make me look bad. Oh, that was a bounce. So it's going to be Pride's throw with 4 balls. And we're looking at about 3.5 minutes left until no blocking. Oh, I think that was an out, yeah. Looked like a trap. So traps are out in USA Dodgeball cloth rules. I think they're also out in WDBF cloth rules. I don't have as much cloth experience to really know the rules as well as I know the foam ones. Oh, nice catch. I sounded surprised. Nice catch. That's going to be a catch and out. And that's going to bring Paige back in, which is not good for Pride because I would argue Paige was our best cloth player. She's such a good arm. She's great to have in late in the game, which is why they're usually trying to get her out early. I'm going to switch with Crystal. And it's going to be 3-4. So, almost got that catch. And I'm trying to go up with Crystal. She almost was up by herself. I was trying to get the balls, but it's going to be our throw. So we're quickly going to regroup. I'm going to pass one to her side so she has it when she throws. Nice hit. Nice single throw. It's honestly really hard to get those single throw outs when the player you're throwing at has a blocking ball. So just excellent throw. Team throw there. Oh, nice catch. Was that a catch? Yeah. I remember that being a catch. And she was trying to get another one. And nice team throw there. And that's going to make the score 2-1 Finesse. Lauren's one of those players I've played against for so long. And they have a couple in this team. And so when you play against a player for a long time, you kind of know the tendencies. We were ready for that counter. Unfortunately, Crystal missed the catch, but then me and Kayla were able to get the hit there. But that was another good game. Lots of good play. Lots of good team play. Again, this is what you want in a finals match. So game 4 here. Finesse is up 1 game, so let's see how Pride plays it back. So Karina doing the overhand throw. Almost worked, but no dice. It's going to be Pride's throw with 4. They're doing a great job passing the play. And hit there. And let's see if we can get a hit. Oh, somebody just tossed it. So Count still goes though because the ball was on the court, so. And then we're kind of rotating who our corners are. That's another thing I find a lot of good teams can rotate their corners. Different corners play different ways. A good hit there. And it gives the other team a different look. Actually, they got 2 hits. Kind of makes it harder to play against when each corner is playing different. So just said 30 seconds till no blocking. We played a little aggressive there, and we didn't get anybody out, so it didn't work that time. But luckily, we still had 2 balls on defense. Oh, Paige almost had that. So it's about to go to no blocking, and the thing with no blocking with USA is we get to keep the balls we have on our side. So Crystal rolled it, and I was like, why'd you do that? We get to keep them, but luckily Kate's a good sport. She gave it back. So we get to keep all 4 balls on our side. Whereas with foam, you would have to, each team would start with 3 in no blocking. But here, whatever amount of balls you have on your side is what you get. So now we're going to go into no blocking for the rest of this match. So teams in the U.S. are starting to get a lot better at no blocking because of how much they're forced to play it. So 2 misses there. It's 6v2. It's a tall ask, but let's see if we can get some catches. And there we go. Catching out. It's going to bring Ashley back in. Kind of pick him off through catching. It would have been nice to, if I got a catch and stayed in, but, you know, I just at least picked one off. Oh, nice catch by Crystal. Very athletic catch. That's going to bring Karina back in. And there we go. Now it's starting to become a more manageable game. Now it's a 4-3 game. A nice catch by Lauren. Crystal tried to get her when her back was turned. And just like that, it's back to being 2v5. The one thing you'll notice with no blocking is it's quicker and more aggressive, but it's still like more chaos. It's not chaos. That was a great catch by Crystal. It's planned chaos, I guess. Like, we're talking about it on defense, what we're doing, so we don't lose ball control. I find a lot of teams in no blocking, they start to play super fast and they're not communicating. Nice hit there. And then they lose because they don't have any ball control. They give the other team 6 balls. So both the teams are really good at no blocking. There's a good bait right there. You'll also see a lot of baiting, especially, well, I mean, cloth in general, but especially in no blocking. The baiting is just kind of where you pretend you don't see the ball and then get them to throw you, and then you immediately go for the catch. So, oh, nice job by Ashley. This is just a catch fest. Actually, I think I might come back in this game after, like, getting out 4th. So, 3-3. Oh, I almost got that. Nice placement on the ball there, and that's going to leave Paige and Crystal in. And she is allowed to burn the ball like that. So 3-2. Let's see. Pride's probably going to throw 2 at Paige. I would, if I was them. Oh, they throw 1. And it's going to be Finesse's throw. And you got to keep an eye out for Kate. She's probably, yep, she was looking for it. But somebody else hit Crystal. Oh, and we got Emily. So 2v1 with Paige. Let's see what she's able to do here. Oh, almost got it. Great throw. That's going to be 2-2. Tie game here. And it's going to be no blocking. We are going to do the opening rush on no blocking. I absolutely hate that they make you do the opening rush when it's no blocking, but it is what it is. Both teams are at that disadvantage. I think for Finesse, like, we're so fast on the opening rush that, you know, this works to our advantage. But I think they should consider getting rid of that rule. So here we go. Tie game, best of 7, game 5. Got the toss back and ended up getting them there. A little aggressive. Worked out in our favor because oh no, I thought we hit 2. Okay, just kidding. Ends up being 5-5, does not work out because we did beat them on the opening rush. And hit there. It's going to be Pride's throw with 4 balls. But again, good team play, even though it's no blocking. The only difference is they can't block, so they're still calling plays, being smart. And Paige is out. Catch there. I kind of baited that. I pretended like I was going to run up, and I dropped my ball and went for the catch. So now it's going to be 5-3. And no hits there. Almost got that ball back. It's going to leave us with 2 balls. And it's going to be Pride's throw. We want to play smart here because, again, this has been a very catch-heavy game. So we don't want to make it easy. Went for the counter, missed. Still have 2 balls on defense, so I'm fine with that. Probably going to not throw it this time. Yeah. So we got 4 balls. Gonna want to do a team throw. There's just been too much catching. So let's see what we end up doing. Yeah, we know she's gonna throw, but weren't able to come away with a hit. And it's gonna be our throw again. So do a quick thing. Ashley was looking for the baiting catch there. Probably should mix up the target. I've thrown at her a couple times. Yeah, it looks like we're going to go right side now. And Ashley's just going to hold her. If she throws, Ashley's going to throw. So a little bit slower pace now. More controlled. And it's going to be Pride's throw. Oh, stepped on the line anyways. Crystal being aggressive there. They're saying ground. And it's going to be Pride's throw with the burden. And we might call a defensive throw here. I can't tell if our lips are moving or not. It's always good to call defensive plays, especially no blocking, so you don't get too wild. Yeah, so we're calling it right there. Who's going to throw? Oh, slipped out of Crystal's hand. So I guess Crystal was supposed to throw, but it slipped out of her hand. But again, it's not invalid. And going to be our throw. Again, keep an eye on Lauren because we know she's going to throw. I believe we got her out there. I can't tell because that guy's standing in the way. Oh, yeah, we did get her out. Okay. So, it's 4-2. Elena and Kate. Oh, just barely caught that one. And we didn't end up getting that ball, unfortunately. That was just a bad mental error there. We should have grabbed that ball. So now they're going to have 5 balls. Giving it to Crystal. Gave it to her a little late, but she's usually good about running up and being a distraction. And stays in. I don't think she realized Kate had a ball and then didn't see that Elena had one. But I got Kate on that, so at least it makes it a 2v2. And it's going to be Pride's throw, so I think we might play it a little slow here. Oh, nice catch. And it's going to be 3v1. And no hits. Oh, no. She said hit. Okay. So now the score is 3-2 Finesse. And this could potentially be the last game. Really great game there. Good catches, good snipes, counters. Like, this is a great game to watch if you're trying to see what your team needs to improve on. Like, kind of seeing what we're doing here in these games that might be different from what your team's doing. Overall, really great ball control by both teams. Good accuracy. And let's see what happens. Game 6 here. 3-2 Finesse. Let's go. Opening rush. And a little late there, so smart by Pride just to knock the balls backwards and get back. It does suck that it's no blocking, so on the opening rush it's tough if you're a little slower than the other team. Nice catch by Kayla. Crystal almost stepping out. The line is lava. So it's going to be... Ooh, nice hit. It's going to be 5v4. And it's going to be Pride's throw. And I'm trying to get them in the huddle because they were super bunched up. It's no blocking. They weren't paying attention. The risk did not pay off. But that early in the game, another bait got her to throw a single at me. It was worth the risk because if they would have hit somebody, it still would have been 4-4. So now it's going to be 2-5, but I would not count Pride out of this game. Both these players are still end up catching well, so. And commentators curse. Okay, so last in versus 5. And nice hit. Hit the ground. Was that a catch? I think she caught her own ball. It's actually hard to see from this, but I remember saying she caught her own ball during this game. Oh, they did call it a catch. I'm pretty sure she caught her own ball, but that's fine. I don't think Paige realizes it's a catch. Yeah, I was pretty sure she caught her own ball, but it's hard to see from this angle, and that's really the ref's call. Like, she wouldn't know she caught her own ball. Nice dodge. So there you go. Just like that, it's 3-2, so that's exactly why you can't count them out. And the reason it got there was we stayed a little too high up. I think Kayla got hit, so now it's 2-2. And we're going to regroup, call a play. We got 5 balls, so Elena's out, and then she just put her hand out, so she would be out. Yeah. So she unfortunately put her hand out of bounds and touched, and that is an out. So not a great way to get the last out, but Finesse wins. They're the cloth champions of the U.S. 4-2 versus Pride. A great game. I hope you guys enjoyed.